Colleen Ballinger, and today I'm going to do a very highly requested video, which is why my computer screen currently has this weird freeze frame from an old YouTube video up on it. A lot of you guys have been begging me to react to some psychic readings that I had in the past to see if anything came true. Now, I've done this once before. When I was pregnant, I had a psychic reading, and then after my son was born, I watched it to see how much of it came true. At that time, the only things I could really react to were the stuff she predicted about the birth, which all came true. It was spooky. But now my son is a little bit older, he's almost 2, and so I feel like I could react to the stuff she said about him as a person, and I have not seen this since then, so I'm really excited. And also, Terry recently reached out to me. She said, I was thinking about something you had said during one of our readings, that I wondered if I could read cards. So she thought, what if we did a video where she taught me how to tap into my inner psychic and read cards? So I think this would be really fun to do, and we could figure out a way to do it so that we're safe during quarantine and, you know, not spreading Miss Corona around. So if that's something you guys want to see, please let me know in the comments below. Terry's a really wonderful psychic and a really good friend, a really sweet person, and I'd love to work with her again. So even if you guys don't want it, I'll probably do it. It's just a matter of if you guys want me to film it or not. So click the like button if you want to see that, if you want to see me become a psychic. Every psychic out there right now is like,
oh my god, this idiot.
Don't worry, I respect actual psychics and mediums and all of that. I think you guys are incredible. I'm not saying that I can do what you do, but it would be cool to learn more about it and see what it's like to try. Leave a comment, tell me if you want to see that, and click the like button, and that will tell me if you guys want that or not. So let's get into the video. I'm excited. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. I'm not wearing my own merch. Oh, much better. If you want to get my merch, check it out. My new merch store has so many cute things. And Jojo Siwa would have been really disappointed in me that I wasn't wearing my own merch in one of my videos. I apologize to the Jojo Siwas and James Charles of the world who constantly wear their merch. So anyway, now I'm wearing my merch. Go check it out. All right, here we go. This video is the psychic reading of my baby when I was pregnant. So I didn't know what to expect with this, but let's see what she said.
I just give information, and I give the good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty,
okay,
the fat, the skinny, the rich, the poor. If there's anything that you don't want to know about, in case it comes to me, I can edit it out and not give it to you.
I think I'm okay. I think I can handle it. That sentence freaks me out. She's like, if there's anything you don't want to know about, tell me. Like, I want her to do another psychic reading. Ugh, I don't know. Because that makes me think like, oh, does she know things about like my health? And I don't know. Okay, anyway, moving forward.
So first thing I feel like is that your mom is showing up. I feel like at one point, I'm just gonna say it, that she might have made you pee in your pants. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Did you have a leakage?
No, okay. My mom pees her pants like constantly.
There's some pee-pee pants happening.
Yeah.
And I just felt that, so that's why I was like, yeah, okay, fine.
I love that the first thing she says to me is like, I'm feeling like giggling in like pee-pee pants. Which is so funny because like, it's such a specific thing and it was so spot on. Knowing about my mom and my family, like if you make her giggle, she will pee her pants. And I had just started the part of my pregnancy where anytime I sneezed, anytime I laughed too hard, anytime I coughed, like I would pee my pants.
I'm starting to get some information about the birth.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna happen quicker than you think it's gonna happen.
Okay, I already reacted to this in another video, but like I know I'm supposed to be reacting to the stuff she says about Flynn, like now, but like that's crazy. Like it's shocking to me. Again, everyone tells you with your first pregnancy, it's a late pregnancy, it's gonna come, the baby's gonna come later than you think, you're gonna be pregnant for longer than you want. He came so early. He was 3.5 weeks early and it happened so fast. Like my water broke and that boy came out and I only pushed for like 20-30 minutes. It was crazy how fast it happened. I was not expecting that at all. It was easier than I thought it was gonna be. It was certainly very hard, but my pregnancy was so hard that the birth seemed like it was the easiest thing ever. So everything she predicts about the pregnancy in this video is true. I have already reacted to this and it's crazy how accurate her predictions were. So if you wanna see that, there's another video of me reacting to just the pregnancy and the birth. Everything she says basically about this is true. It came true. So go check that out if you wanna go check out that reaction video. I'm gonna get fast forward to the part where she talks about Flynn.
Do you understand the connection to baseball? Now I know that that's very general, but I do feel like there's a connection to the baby and baseball. I feel like he's gonna be very manly. I know that's weird to say. Oh my goodness.
Hello? Flynn's interrupting this. Oh, what do you got?
You really need to show you this.
What do you have, Flynn? Yeah. What do you got? What's this? What is this? Mmm. Little bugs. Did you find all these bugs, Flynn?
Yeah. Can you take your bugs?
Thanks for showing me your bugs, Flynn. All right, sorry for the interruption. Also, Daisy has decided to join us. So let's continue watching this psychic reading. Daisy, you need to get out of the way because we're trying to react to a reading here. Daisy? Okay, anyway, she just said, I feel like he's gonna be very manly. This was such an interesting prediction to me because I was like, first of all, what is, Daisy? Stepping on the keyboard. Daisy! Oh my God. First of all, what does the word manly mean? Like, what makes any activity, color, sport, anything, what makes any of that manly? Do you know what I mean? What she meant by that was that he's going to be what is traditionally known as like a stereotypical manly type of stuff, like sports, dude, bro, like what you think of when you think of those things. Now, hopefully we can change that in the future, and the terminology of like what is manly and what is womanly will just be more fluid. But for now, what she meant was sports and dude bro things. What's wild is there's no way of predicting what a kid is gonna be like because every kid is so different, every human is so different. The only way you can know that is if you are psychic. And
Well,
my child, if you watch my daily vlogs or if you watch these videos and you've seen him, my kid is the most dude bro, like stereotypical bro stuff is what he likes. We've given him every type of toy, show him every type of color, have him wear every type of clothing. Like, we've given him options of everything and let him gravitate toward what he likes the most. We want to support and love and encourage him to do whatever he loves and whatever he's passionate about. And my kid is almost 2 and is obsessed with trucks and cars, basically anything that's loud and has wheels, and he loves sports and balls. And like, we have tried to play dolls with him. We have tried to give him frilly, fun, crafty type of things. He is not interested in anything unless it is a car, a truck, a plane, a train, or a sport. So she totally predicted that because those things are traditionally known as masculine activities and masculine interests. Like I said, that doesn't mean I think that those things are for masculine people only. I think everything should be allowed to be done and played and liked by any gender, any type of person. That is what she meant by that, and that is terrifyingly accurate. Anyway, let's keep going. I feel like of all the types of kids and people and humans that I interact with and get along with, that is the type that I probably had the least connections with. And
Yeah.
I just know that's how he's gonna be, and it's gonna be like, I'm gonna get to learn how to have a relationship with
Yes.
this. That's for sure.
yes, so he will definitely give you a run for your money. Which
He has given me a run for my money, and that is still true. Like, that is the one type of person that traditionally masculine, like bro type of guy is like the one type of person that makes me the most uncomfortable. Guys who are like,
Yeah, bro, sports, trucks, cars.
I don't know why I'm giving them that voice, but that is not a type of person that I've ever really gotten along with or connect to. So I really appreciate Flynn because the things he's into are things that I know nothing about, have no connection to, have no interest in, but now I do because I want to learn and love the things that he loves. And so I know the name of every type of construction truck. I know all about cars. I have been playing basketball every single day with my son. I'm doing all the things that I've always been like, oh, that type of person makes me uncomfortable. And now those things bring me joy because of my son. So it's so crazy how accurate she was with that.
like he's just gonna be like running around and just like tossing maybe baseballs and like
Oh my God.
windows, like he's gonna be
She literally said at that window he's gonna be throwing balls at that window. This window right behind me is literally where his basketball hoop is set up, and he throws balls at that window every day. That shook my little penny. Whoa, that's wild. Okay.
And I do feel, do you understand music? Does he like start moving around and
He
like,
loves
loud?
music. Funny, so she said he likes music, which most kids, like when they hear music, dance around. So that's not uncommon.
But
I will say that I was on tour when I was pregnant for a while, and went on stage, it's extremely loud, and he would always dance around and move around in my stomach while I was on stage, and then right after I got off stage, he'd be like, And maybe this is just how all toddlers are, but right now, if you play any music that is upbeat, any music at all, he will stop whatever he's doing and look at you and just like immediately start like jamming out. So that could just be because that's how kids are, but Flynn does do that.
The first 3 months, I'm gonna even go so far as 6. The first 3 to 6 months, I feel like you need to be a lot easier on yourself. So I don't know if you
He had colic. This is so crazy. So yes, all moms right after they give birth have a hard time usually. No one has a baby and it's like, this is easy. And if they do, you're lying. It is not easy to have a baby. It's not easy to have a newborn. It's difficult. So again, this is something that is maybe more generic. However, Flynn had colic and he was not a happy baby. He was really sad. And I could cry now even thinking about it. And any parent out there who's had a kid with colic knows how difficult that is as a parent, because you just feel like all you want to do is help your baby to smile and make them feel okay, and it feels like there's nothing you can do. It's really hard. It was really challenging. That's interesting that she pointed out the first 3 to 6 months. Again, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, can't believe she predicted that, because that is a generic thing, and I know there's a lot of skeptics watching this, a lot of people who don't believe in this kind of stuff or think this is baloney. So I see where you're coming from, and I'm trying to watch this from your perspective a little bit, and I see how that could be something that any mom could relate to. However, it was really accurate for me because Flynn had colic during those months. It was really challenging.
Tendency to be really hard on yourself with really high expectations, like I should be doing this and I need to be doing this. And I just feel like during that
This is so funny because 6 months after I had Flynn, I started going to therapy, and when I went in there, I remember the first thing I said is like, I'm really disappointed in myself because I have all these expectations of myself and I can't get it all done. Like everything I was doing before I was pregnant, I'm not getting done now, and I wish I had more hours in the day, and I'm just really frustrated. And she was like, you can't get everything done. You have a newborn, like it's not possible. And I was like, but I'm different, it is possible. And it's even something literally in my last therapy session I just had last week. I said that again. The point is that this is extremely accurate.
It's really important for you to be kind to yourself and be nicer to yourself, okay? And it's okay not to meet every single expectation, or just maybe reevaluate your expectations.
Okay, I know she's talking about right after I give birth. This is so weird that I chose this week to do this. You guys have been asking me for this video for literally months, and I haven't done it. I've been putting it off. It is so weird. Every word that has come out of her mouth, my therapist said to me at my last session a few days ago. This is really spooky. Like literally a few days ago, everything she just said, my therapist said to me. I am spooked.
How am I gonna be as a mom? Am I gonna be, again, expectations, am I gonna be as great as I've always thought I've been? How's my relationship gonna be with this kid who's the polar opposite of anything I've ever known, you know?
Well, Miss Colleen, from like over 2 years ago, you and this kid are going to be best friends. It's been every second of every day together, and he's gonna be obsessed with you and such a mama's boy, and your whole life is gonna revolve around how incredible he is. It works out pretty great.
Also, the beginnings of a new love that you have never experienced before.
That's true.
Even though he's going to be a, you know, like a all boy, he will have a respect for his mom. Okay? He better.
That's true.
He is going to be protective over you, so that could be that.
That is so true. If Eric or my mom or anyone like tries to hug me or kiss me or anything, he's like, and like gets in between us. If I lay down, he's like, oh no, Mama fell down. Like he's like so protective, and he's not even 2. So that's actually really true.
I feel like your mind is gonna get in the way more than anything else. Are you keeping?
That's so wild. She's so good, because like at this point I didn't know what she really meant by that, because like I wasn't aware that I had prepartum depression until after I had the baby. But that is so true. Like while my pregnancy was physically extremely painful, the mental war that was going on in my head, especially the second half of the pregnancy, was really brutal. I didn't know until after I had Flynn that it was depression. I was struggling with prepartum depression. That's so interesting that she said that, because at the time you could see my face, I'm like, what is she talking about? The mental is gonna be harder than the physical. I'm in so much pain. But I hadn't accepted or wanted to admit how sad I was inside during the pregnancy. And so that is very true.
What do you see as far as my family growth in the future? Like, is this my kid? Or is it more?
So I did see earlier when I started talking about the baseball, I did see another baby coming.
Okay.
So I do see you having 2 children.
Okay.
I can't see further past that because I do feel like you might go, I'm not sure about anymore. But I do see a sibling for sure, and I do see that sibling being another boy. So it's like you're just being challenged so that your soul can evolve and grow. And that's it. And that's why all these characters in your play are coming here to help evolve your soul.
Yeah.
I love that.
He's gonna be really handsome.
He is handsome.
Because I think he's gonna look like his dad.
He does look
gonna
like
be
his
great
dad.
as a part. I do feel that Sir Corey here is gonna be extremely influential on him. So just so you know, you got your job set for him
I'm
too.
ready.
Thank you so much. You're so great. And I want to have you back again. And
Yay, okay. This was so fun. I loved every second of this. She's really good. She did another psychic reading where she came and she did a psychic reading of Corey, and it was insane and emotional and so good. So you can check that out if you want to. She's really talented, and so I would love to learn from her. And so hopefully we can do that soon. Let me know if you want to see that. And I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this. The only thing that has not come true yet of all the things she said was that I'm gonna have another boy and that he's gonna love baseball or something about baseball. So those are the only 2 things she said of everything she said that haven't come true or didn't connect, you know, now that I have a 2-year-old. So she's very talented. I love her, and hopefully I'll be seeing her very soon. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for requesting this. This was really fun for me to watch, and I will see you next time. Bye.